Professor Kwesi waka efa no ho yakwa homa no so na ye ne nkomo prof ye mo ache mo akwa ba na ti say
I'm fine.
Good to have you on the program. I believe all is well, especially in this Christmas season where inflation is running into almost 80% and fuel prices is more like staggering its way, and people are uncertain as to whether they are going to have a fruitful Christmas. I mean, for you, how is it going for you? I mean, really?
Well, I've ruled out Christmas, and I'm just living my life normally. There's no Christmas for me. The economy is so turbulent, and I think I will just go to church, and that is the end.
That's the end. Of course, Christmas is about remembering Christ. So, what's there with the pomp and pageantry? But reason we called you is got to do with data banks. I don't know if it's a communique, if it's a statement that is trending on social media, and I read it moments ago to our listeners. And one key aspect that hit me was the fact that they attribute, something that they're about doing. They said data bank is going to work remotely through their digital channels, and they attribute this to the crisis. And they, of course, talk about the macroeconomic situation in the country, for which they say this situation worsened after the launch of the debt exchange program on December 5, 2022. Following the launch, activity on the secondary market has virtually come to a halt, making it impossible for us, and us in this case is data bank, making it impossible for us to access liquidity. This is because fund managers are expected to exchange all their existing bonds for the new ones being issued by the government. I mean, what does this really mean, and where they are pointing to, are they justified? I mean, they're talking about the macroeconomic crisis and the debt exchange program being the reason for this shift and change in their work. Do you agree with them in where they are laying the blame?
Well, I think the truth of the matter is during this crisis, a lot of people are moving to the offices demanding their money. And that is putting, and they don't have the money to give out. That have put a lot of pressure. So it's a strategy to scale away from physical contact with the people. So that is what I can say. And of course, the effect of this debt restructuring is very devastating to the capital market. That cannot be taken away. But I believe they need some psychological redefining of their work life, and that they don't want to meet people physically. People almost crying, doing a lot of things depressing to them. So I think that is very clear.
So in clear terms, they are running away from their customers.
Well, the pressure is too much, so they just want to be far away from their customers. Formally, they want to see their customers, they want to advise their customers, but now they are distancing from the customers.
But is it not curious though that they attribute the situation to the debt exchange program? I mean, re-emphasizing that opposition this program is facing. Already TUC is bent on laying down their tools on the 27th of December 2022, and it appears government seem not to care about the opposition this debt exchange program is facing. What could really be the reason for such a posturing as far as government is concerned?
Well, I believe data bank workers, that is the best they can do now, because it is very depressing to come to an office and thousands of people are around demanding their money. A whole day you cannot get the money to give them. So they just want to take the quiet, blaming it on the debt restructuring. They are right to do that. That is what is bringing all this development. It is the macroeconomy, it is the mismanagement of the economy that has brought all these things. So I think they are right to make reference to that. As to whether government understands it the way it's reflecting in the market, that one, the minister can speak to that. We don't see that we are in crisis. I think you have heard the reps on all the radio stations today. Does it look like we are in crisis? No.
And if that is the posturing, what does it portend for the Ghanaian economy going forward? I mean, is that a strategy to sort of give investor confidence or what? I don't know the kind of economic strategy that they are employing by giving the impression that all is well.
I think nothing is clear this time. The one will say that we go to Christmas, we'll come back January, then we can figure out what is actually going on. But the economy is in acute difficulty that we need to accept. The economy is struggling seriously. And unfortunately, the managers of the economy do not portray anything to show that we are in a crisis.
That's why that's the reason I want to know. I mean, you are a market watcher, you are an economist, and you are best placed to explain this better for us. What kind of strategy is that?
Well, it's I think it's a power play because if you are aware that you wield the power of the people, I think you'll be circumspect. But I think there's no circumspect. There's no regard for the people. I think you heard just about last week the president was referring to people who don't agree with him as naysayers.
Exactly.
They are willing to spend 80 million on cathedral. That doesn't mean anything. If you don't agree, you are naysayer. So I think that's how it is. It's people who have come to power and they believe that the power belongs to them. The rest of Ghana must listen to them and, if possible, clap for them, even if they are suffering.
But the reality is, rating agencies are further downgrading Ghana's economy. So, I mean, I still can't wrap my head around the strategy and how it is going to inure to our benefit.
They care less so long as they can transfer. You know, I gave a public lecture on the 6th of September this year. I think for Social Center for Social Justice, where they captioned the topic, the debt crisis and scapegoats and policy choices. So long as they find us the scapegoat, they are living comfortable. They don't care. I mean, I believe that is the expression.
Wow.
So thank you very much. I think I'm
absolutely. We'll leave it here. Thank you so much, Professor John Gachi. In fact, Wabe Church, a year near data bank, SC was simply put Omu Ghanaian free. Omu customers and Cardani Denina, Omani Jesse, Umbechiamo. Fise Onisika, or the Momo.
Sikanashi.
Sikana day.
Ashe.
Sikana day.
Ashe. Wham. But Penisi.
No, but data bank blame sad debt restructuring program.
No, data bank. No.
Was also blame macroeconomic crisis.
That's the question.
Can I forget a data bank as a
no. Kwame. Hey. Penisi. Udi wunsa bako etne tisese na maye ahe na
aka 1 2 3 ekome
aka di aka no set ne wo
etreme so
mo empanimfu se uwi ofunsa no wahwe wode hwe in 2017 onyankopon onya ne bibia ko in 2017 nkrofo ba epe wo mse o banks nye gbegegegege be collapse bang and we collapse these banks in nara.
Wow.
including Heritage Bank woman podina efi biara ni wo ho no uguni nyina. Fast forwarding, how many years later? 4-5 years later. Sheniesi niyawo bank ya Ghana man yakwako jebusi ya wona ujinemu na ujemu eye ohamu chichemu wankasa do yawu niama no wo de no ujina ye yana ma ujesika wo mu no udino na sabre untimi nyina hoyi
ebusuafo ye be phone lines wabra ye kwani but before then no se wotie eye John Gachi so a wosanso kase ni nyina mu no wonia esi ni nyina mu no aban abo memfi taduku ena na mebusa se eno no economic strategy ba if say rating agency no omuguso a omu downgrade Ghana wo se eyade bi a ye friend power play omu che se women na tumi na bedi omu nsem eti di omu pa bia no mo ye dai omu ye
because finance minister Ghana yamfutu sanfo no onu kro na no na data bank eye ne dia omampanyenye kufuado eye kenuforiata ni wo fase so wo ena Ghana fu mpo se kenuforiata yempani biom onko ne nyina mu no mampani se onyi na di so wo eti se na obefo Jongachi ekaye no meni ne ya adwene but ade ba ko nsu se ni se Kwame sika ne nyina no wonyi disika ne nyina enti sabre sika mpo ade
ka bibia de kire
woni hwe wo ho
so na 80 million bi da ho a was 80 million we dey go there cathedral already 399 million ko wutimi mu ho akontenche de ade kropote a 80 million so brabe kire dia wo dey kwa akoya wutimi under tourism ministry so wutimi kire na wanya apanyo markets meka akopemsie be wie wanya apanyo markets waka say ena se momo pa akwanti ye de be kwa akoshe ministry of roads say be ya edu appropriation na mo beji atum.
Can you imagine?
What is this?
What do you want to say? So, the end people Oman Beninga Kufaduka Assembly, Nanga Ose or no de object that in Chirimaho, Mom and Yabato. Also, I think about the next generation,
not the next elections.
But Ushe Subang and in the Yaman Beninga Kufadu MP. It is not about
a function and would you say HSA?
Okay.
It was your fault. You're dying one by your bar, your bet was so. Now your bar, many acra, your share, I think you nara. And of course, wabra ye kasa no ye ne atitiri fo ne abenfo amanyofo ebe kasa afinumu nyinara enoma edi akotiri a esiye ewo my Ghana ye be se
A state-of-the-art facility built with your family needs in mind. A medical center positioned for all your fertility problems and other diseases. Medimosis Clinic and Prostate Center. Our goal is to help our patients achieve and maintain optimal health. We have fully functional OPD laboratories in all our branches. Do you have problems urinating? Medimosis is the ultimate solution. Our Prostacure X capsules and Prostacure Herbal Tea treat prostate problems. Afromosis capsules gives you maximum performance, and for the ladies, Femacure X capsules solves all your menstrual problems. Locate Medimosis Clinic and Prostate Center at Adenta Barrier near the traffic light, Ashaman Ajekojo, Kumasi Ahirima Kokobing, and in Accra, Ministries after the Ghana Highways Yard. Call 0244 068 447. We accept National Health Insurance Card and all other private insurance card. Medimosis Clinic and Herbal Center, your ultimate solution for prostate problems.
The serene environment fits into the goal of the school, which is simply to provide excellent educational foundation for your ward's development before they commence primary education. At first glance, clearly you will see why the school is called Hebron Hills International School, as the building stands tall overlooking town. With a Montessori style, we have experienced and dedicated staff and trained teachers. Our small sizes classrooms are meant to enhance teacher-focused approach where children get one-on-one attention from the teacher. Hello there. We are open at 7:30 a.m. and school closes at 2:30 p.m. After school care is from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. while early drop-off can be arranged at 6 a.m. Hebron Hills International School is located at Midye off the Nsawam Road. Locate us with GP postcode GW0688 GA West and GPS code 06884870. You can contact the school and make further inquiries on 050-876-2375 or call the office directly on 0302-918768. Email us at hebronhills.school@gmail.com. Hebron Hills International School. Excel and shine.
Welcome to Auto Check Vehicle Diagnostic and Licensing Center.
I hear my car can be checked here without going to so many our crash.
Sure. Emission, check.
Alignment, check.
Brakes, check. Visit Auto Checks at Koforidua Aquadrum Road for the roadworthiness of your vehicle, from saloon cars to heavy-duty industrial vehicles. Madam, your car is now ready for the road.
Thank you so much. Auto Checks, check.
Auto Checks, your safety, our priority.
Auto Checks.
Welcome to Auto Check Vehicle Diagnostic and Licensing Center.
I hear my car can be checked here without going to so many our crash.
Sure. Emission, check.
Alignment, check.
Brakes, check. Visit Auto Checks at Koforidua Aquadrum Road for the roadworthiness of your vehicle, from saloon cars to heavy-duty industrial vehicles. Madam, your car is now ready for the road.
Thank you so much. Auto Checks, check.
Auto Checks, your safety, our priority.
Auto Checks.
Following are the people that should expect a haircut.
There will be no haircuts. I also want to assure all Ghanaians that no individual or institutional investor, including pension funds, in government treasury bills or instruments, will lose their money as a result of our ongoing IMF negotiations. There will be no haircuts. So I urge all of you to ignore the false rumors. Just as in the banking sector cleanup, government ensured that the 4.6 million depositors affected by the exercise.
Say be new home. Masa Bronya is not about and then Tadia Meshan in Namameri. Yes, Yahu yes. Not be all. What do you say? A day yes, you know many passery and this near MPP boom. Mika yes with you.
Kibena. Yangwa Juma say yes, di. Ahwadi womu that one compared to
Solomon Usuno. I was here for a member of the NPP communications team. Namika say Ora Prince Mahmoud so did the boom. Prince Mahmoud, Upper West Regional Deputy Organizer, Emma NDC Amayukon. Prince Aguaba.
Yeah, it's
Bokodi.
And
someone about to do whatever was over.
That's your phone to say.
Yamada said I was to yeah, pa. Prinzo.
It's well that ends well.
Yeah.
Almost.
Yeah.
We are praying that 7 days as 8 days yeah, okay, still 1 year. A bumpire is saying I'm main crossing the year. It's important. And yes, they were near Mercury.
I hope so. Solomon
Kwame,
how's well? Can we be? Yana foot you.
I feel more. And you may be na ankoyi bebre nso na koyi me no ka se obi no descapium so pa so obi so oni bi kura so otiase nti methodist for nyum no say count your blessings. If you are going to take your time and count your blessings one by one, it will surprise you to know what the Lord has done. Enye bibia na yesika se ohia de enya de me catch obi ase on tena wi ase nka so oye hia ni nanso no we are sensitive nyina yede enye baby ayedri ye nkra kra ho ye ko bronyen wa wo akokọ ye half ma onye bi me say ensam mienu amana ba ko because onko the show fridge mu na onko ko sore na se de bi ehemu na so bi anum bia enye fe ye mu boy we see this time na Ghana na e ba be pese me nkum ya first pa na ye nyini no nanka ye wo bibi e frɛ ne ye didi frɛ.
That's right.
Kwame me ba ofie ni abedidi na so aba me ni abedidi na onua do no e was a multi party and ade ba ko amwa no no the starting multi party ne oni onua ndisi ni ko shia chogba kra na mudidi a wa hwe ya the next day no a political topic so tias and party politics intini oba wa ndisi bema wa MPP omuntumi ware. You dare not. You dare not. I saw that. I'm going to be lose election. What's the oh, let me check away. And even radio stations. Oh, radio station video who's on the program? Yes, what have we done? Actually, radio station is supposed to be a neutral platform. And the politics I'm saying, Shani, but Nini Nemono. Or here you see January, Apiati. Na di pass 70 akowu you see February you see Ukraine, you see Russia, see Ukraine here to fuel musa ni abem na blasters so akọ Africa Cup of Nations ni akọbọ troka na afedi depreciation e kosa ni to fuel mu fuel kosoro akodu 23 cities diesel enso ni nyina mu no o man na so ba it tells you so ba ni o e spirit say no matter what enya dey bi be fall on the way. But we have to be focused. Say, ye koye nim die na ebe ya yenso ya ho kire no ebe ba for ma ye die asoman.
Etira ehia was ankomo yi mu say wa bra ye hwa afini mu nyina ansem no. Was a people say a dear yesu enfim because apart from Russia Ukraine war ne city depreciation no ade ba kwa na nka mo amu aban mu no mo hwe ani mu say be boa na sika aba my Ghana eye momoto no 11 no. In fact, Subin MPK say enokra ka ho bi and when you GDA say IMF no ye nyanko eti wadi finance minister when you say no when you should do so benya 300 million every moment to no benya 30 million property rate na ke bejina so ne de nya sika na ye ntimi anya nene I think any civilized country bia anka finance minister no wokoda dada sa no mayi ni sansensemi hu ne sei na de ne yesu afrim wabra ye kwa afefufuro nim.
Eugene Antwi on MPs na a press conference finance minister in free Akujasoro. Say omu kokra no a posterity will always judge them right. They will be rewarded in their lives. More when say politics. Ebia or kawi nature will lose power. Power no nothing when it is not controlled. Any power. When you're to me now want to me and farm more any be and on your power. When you're to me now, nipa huanton and your power. He's right. Say, your might be a sebi yebuye ho a ana nipa wo conscience a wontumi nka nkyerɛ yɛn sɛ because see yɛwɔ enioma oath bi a ministers eteki 2 oath oath of secrecy.
That's right.
Short ya say kokan enioma ewom sɛ wobɛdi no kora mɔman at all time yɛnti kuroma na finance minister ka kyerɛ sɛ yɛnkɔ IMF on that score alone for our government to look good in the eyes of the Ghanaian and the world no elisa oba ye ne kra ne ka se on fa ne mfidie nye de enwo Brazilian coach okobo World Cup ye yi ni free one tell say ye bedwenwe wo se wo de ne nadia to because wo assure say okoje trophy aba edi me ayaya coach and as ye kromu an ade a ye nim ye ne say ya twe ho afiri ya me ka se me ye we mentimi anye mapeja me say obi nso ma try ebia na say nipa no ebetwa ye nim ye because I say ego or I say because my fail obi no wa complete human being na won fail we ase enipa bia wa so successful bia enipa wa hwe ase asori because the more you fail the more you learn. Sort ya say eti you the nessa 95 which I support because maybe starting say me make it call somewhere match CM Pam Kenoforiata and almost the oma anobede ebetumu ebe de say omo kai omampeni the okai with Joy FM no just reminding omampeni apama one omo koi abra omo ye press conference no and that is why emre bibi ba make catch say yen nuanom end this for parliament omamwaye they are the reason Ken Oforiata is still there confront here because yen majority MPs na dodo na so omo mpeno omo kire road map so odin ne budget kwaba yen tinam etiranka ede ne hia se essential
na say later on budget no budget too
because of
I mean yeah no ne kese pa na free mo.
No, but the point is that wakwa ya ma say yeah politics parliament is a house of a political body there will be a politics enti ye pese ye surgical operation o de ne set now ba obem na de nsem bi e beba bema ya ban ni nyina collapse there we will not follow you to that because it will be a house of record a child besa plain somewhere ye nyina ene uji tu mu kire ye ye ne see won see from because for the image of the government require enye ma so because ye nko IMF na yakọ o si ye nko ni yakọ na ada so te eno mfa so bi anye dey eni so ti you je mo me show mo nkran say omo ntonko so mo ma bibia emu o mabem kwadwo fosi de kai o se pempem do wo a se pempem tan wo a pempem so do this time nyam pempem the town wo no billions and the do wo no because they have taken a decision the tendency of turning around the politics of this country.
All right, my Prince, on that score, because it is the same finance minister what they debt restructuring program about the data bank issue. I watch as a macroeconomic crisis in the omu customers are moved and into say the omu customers in show them the dinguta who are there for kwaso. Thanks.
Maybe nana metie o programme e kop memra one Professor Gachi Ekasaina. I think that the year under review I beka ho asem no. Ade ba ko a edikan ewo ye sikasem our financial issues. And as far as ye sikasem concern no, the key player or the key dramatic player in the whole arena no finance minister. And sometimes o share a kwanya or dia faso abedu sam pempensoya, you keep wondering and asking yourself, say, Adena eniema enkoye, obia esu, say finance minister bibia odi abedu no enkoye, to the extent say one kasao party members, not just ordinary party members, members of parliament.
Yeah.
Etime piaka say papa eye. We are not killing you. We are not prosecuting you. Just shift and allow a new person to come in. And the finance minister is still holding on. Look, the period of e-levy, the finance minister was able to convince on one kasa party for most especially the MPs in parliament. Say, look, all these messy situations we find ourselves in as a party, number one, because they're all, it's affecting MPP itself and it's affecting Ghana as a whole. Mun kun enji e-levy mami. Muji e-levy mamia. Our finances will come back to its feet. Prince Osha, one of the most dishonorable period in our political history was surrounding e-levy. MPP MPs bought into the idea of e-levy. Finance Minister the buyer say a finance minister say yenji we mano no no problem. Let's go on to the stand and do it for him. To the extent say they fought physically, they exchanged blows in parliament just to make sure say omaji e-levy nama, and they succeeded. You remember say obi crampo sebi or that sick bed at a very critical point. They brought the person. Yeah. They did this for you. Yeah. What happened? E-levy naba. What happened? And no, what ba kwa kotuegu?
Yes, NDC for nama. Yentimenya sikani bebre.
But omunyebi no more the
30 million.
Because at a point we were made to believe we were made to believe by the finance ministry say CHR e-levy contractors, they will pay contractors. Who say if we pay e-levy, you start.
Yeah.
If we pay e-levy, they will do educational infrastructure, they will do agenda 111 there as a 122 whatever 111. They said all these things. How did it end? Look at our currency. And I said the your finance minister we who any the general management of our economy. They said they don't listen. Oma dream say will not listen to anybody. But the painful aspect of it is that say ekoye magani and koye it affects everybody. Ebi crown power move say ebi na abeka kakra data bank status. But let's put that one aside. This finance minister embarked on some spree of borrowing. As everyone said, bronya period ni skaba bottom. No was say busia for na from Malcolm to Aha, from Aha to sorry. Move my invoice.
My invoice rather.
Or move one shopping center to the other. Reckless buying. And at the end of the day, it was clear. Says our finance minister in Nejuma Kwa na Odano and all those things were directly benefiting. And when Ghanaian spoke, he didn't listen. And how is it for the first time under the Fourth Republic, we are having our country or our government saying that apart from domestic ekana yentiminchiano, even amanone dear crampons yentiminchia. Me, I have read a bit of economics. And historically, I think it happened under a champon. Time near war military regime, the popular phrase Yinchia. The first time it has happened under the Fourth Republic. To the extent said today I mean Kasea among for share across the country and the globe no. Ghana government ain't me a mabontin mekase pension fund. Yede yatete amanfo sika skananya aban sika edwumayefo sika ene yatete ato say dachi bi no call pension and now they akwa kwehwe how far. Government cannot come out clearly to tell us say we will not touch that pension fund even in the debt restructuring. Today all public sector workers have given an indication the 27th year call strike. Government cannot utter a word. What it therefore mean is that a binary and arguing that I said they will touch the pension fund. If not, Senka, if it was not part of your planner, by now come up here because oh no, I know the their silence is confirming it. And you see, sometimes no matter how rich you are, but if you embark on a very needless trajectory like spend it in a very careless and unguided manner, you will land yourself in trouble. To say Biana Cathedral. And the most disappointing aspect of the whole thing is that enimonyamfo asofofo mpanyimfo e de omo ho aba begim ema efia ka omo into sometimes kakrampo you don't have the moral strength to even speak about it because omo de omo ho abegim no it's not. Look, just yesterday I went through a breakdown of your friend saying the seed money of about 226 million. Na makatre se mahwenyame ni makatre se sa baby a yetwa mu se aye ba studio se mo de 5.1 million Ghana cedis e na prepare land. Intin kamo koye no ache motor forest nso anka no mo de say na be prepare land. Over 50 billion e dey prepare land. Mochia millions of Ghana cedis e dey ama old cedis. Oh, yeah, mammy, more. $5.1 million Ghana cedis.
But can you see
51 billion. I ain't up till now.
What do you say? Sydney, a bit doesn't come 1 million. And
you see the worst of it is that Prince Osha Sanyama we na ekosono. It's not helping. We embarked on a needless and worthless project, sir. Any fast directly, especially around this time, and we keep saying Obian Kase Cathedral enya depa. I get the point. But at this critical moment, woman trying to even put our feet on the ground. I've been in the public service for 16 good years. This is the only year, December, and Abra are buying any ejumaya and agree on what you'll be paid next month.
Say
and because we are just like wait. Me say and no. Me say and solo. Yeah, now your boss boy so.
Chain of
Prince Osha, like I kept on repeating, say Maye Abaye Juma. I'm not referring to any other person. 16 years. It is historic. Say aka beye 1 week. Ama afena kone wiye. Na abayin wafa ye Juma muno. Oni ejumayefo ne nyan rechi any single agreement I say from January and then say na mechiamoka. It has never happened. It tells you how messy our economic situation is. See, I look at our your friends saying our currency. Look at our currency. Maybe not must you see the mama energy drink.
Yes,
energy drink. We're standing new and you see
what's
you see we shouldn't celebrate so early. If not, you best suffer premature ejaculation. Because a choir and I'm so ama seed for the past 5 days to 1 week. Enya ahoden kakra no. They are cosmetic arrangements. They are cosmetic arrangements. And I may say cosmetic arrangement say painting the nima makeup. It will take that woman for a short while.
Okay.
And that situation will not be there again.
Now the missing.
So I will be ending on this by saying that Ghanaians have suffered within this past 1 year. But the boy Abasune say in the face of all these difficulties we have been able to hold ourselves I'm not trying to be a prophet of doom, but the non so say because we are not seeing any major changes in the way our government flowing from that direction. There was a and expect dry moment ahead of us. But even in the face of that, shedding.
Interesting.
And just hold ourselves.
Prince Mahmoud, Solomon, here in retrospect, economy, of course, economy need more continue. National Cathedral, one sense, I mean, revenue driver, Moya Samodeba, 11 Eddie Marcotine. You're welcome.
My main shashi and free baby, Prince, say, in I share Sapomoncio. Na emre papa ba me amfa ne se wo ho kire no sa na obi a ho kire o yes I be mistake wo ho kire no obi aye ye sisi a na ndra wa hwe we di na sabi je vie na opposition communication officer say abani mu ade no wono no watumi aware during this period
na sama for
oh praise o di bumi no praise for me no be na problem amabu ni ngo yesu bia ware wo na trese e wo se wo hu se ye kromu ano ubetu akwa kusra obi na ka se me ho kire mi o sika dam budio passion en pass no so ni usu me kan maka ne se Kwame ye kromu ano aban wo de oso ye mejitum aban dwumedi oso di se o create that enabling environment na wa create awie no se Kwame wa nya nkofo a ayo magye so me ye adwuma me se opportunity no won hwana no pa enso be ka cho se oni hweye eno tira me wo problem we say ye turn ye institutions nya into humanities ye kro ye mpensa no nyuma
you mean ye suku ahodo
no
okay
me the very day polytechnics fight some person when university status I say hey we are heading into a different direction because I had a concept of the polytechnics a by krumha na no more pressure on baby university na say
be technical university
but you see the moment and no na start here my courses here humanities no doso go there wo dey ko ye na ekruma nkwa do bi ko choose technical school secondary level na yesre no enti ye foundation as o man no the fundamentals no eno na ema manage to say ye ko enim nyoma mu be din every nipa na wote wono oni skill bia enti be den wanya adwuma ye how many administrative staffs now bet you employ wara say yeti kromu ano me ka me kire ene o pepenta o kromu a wo mo be togolis obi obekese me bo bia busa painters ye nya bi I'm telling you majority of them ye Togolese for
all patches
me na make you quote me anywhere we nya bi bo o pachaw answer wa be ye adwuma no o pe plumber e din se obenya carpenter
oh and you know nya
Kwame o pe mason e ho din papa you see no ne enyoma yenye because of my mu say ye my labor update and the Ministry of Employment they must up the game send ye be ya ma bia no afede be so a ya ye take statistics of areas a lack skill ti abre bia no o training ne conscientization o direct towards be bia ye hia nipa ye ni sade wo hu bi da
be
I'm telling you say ye ni sa nipa ni bi enti wo mu asisi o mu nsa no nyuma no believe you me omo edidida ese omo akọ university ese university ni ko ye ko sua humanities bi psychology sociology that is what to say enye but mra ye wo mu ni enye no na oman no hia ne kese so ti ase akọ bi kra na no ka chem psychology ni kra na wo mo preach okwa so age omadwuma ene foi so omo hwe ya adwere a omo se we besi na ko for this carry mom no come baby economy na yewo mu no Kwame whichever way you look at it this year I so difficult amen
at the end of the buy
a lot of factors yeni ankasa ya brabo eka ho yeni timemfoi abaya ankasa so abrabo ana external or exogenous factors
they need him akote ne pa
ni nyina wontimi nyiba akokran free
sa
wontimi nyiba akokran free yedin kai me no abrabo budget that we catch say you're less than 13% of Ghanaians pay direct taxes o man also chiro and article 1 said the sovereignty of this country resides in you no man no sovereignty ni be gina so yes say wona utue sika me de hwe o man no so na wo kom na wo ntue sika are you a member in good standing
ohwe no ma e wo se ye de ye na ensheni crime because she insi
Kwame ya ne ne to aba e ma nkofo ko gina ya ko gina ya na emu emrahye bedwem na eye be de say National Cathedral mo se 8 million no ya bo ato egu bebo
e na afa nyoma ke sisi ya bo ato egu dia wo de be kwa akose roads ministry a budget mo fi so mo nyina pa kwan say be on budget atum
no problem ana make be establish bibi yeah argument the argument that they be am ba me catch say if there has been any problem with any government yemfa so bo no ko parliamentarians no now you are beginning to understand omo to me say omo to me stop any frivolous expenditure ana mo achira sampa sensika we and which I agree. So under no circumstance also this can be a cathedral. Under no circumstance. Look, we got to be serious.
Yeah, they denyamiase no.
Na wo denyamiase say why?
Na do see ya de denyamiase. Say ekubiensi Ghana.
Yeah, national anthem no dey dinka.
God bless our home.
Anytime I bet to Ghana national anthem no be a wo denyamiase. You don't need any nasie bia from anywhere. Look, offer your constitution, it recognizes God. The national anthem and recognizing Yame in the affairs of men. Now, when I take Kroma, Friday, where is Yano Moscow? No, Abusokai. Saturday, SDA for Beko, Sunday, near I can not also. And so, free Moscow now, or a director of highways, 10% amba, or approve. Na contractor na kuchia 10%. We are not so be kwan fun 2 months na etutu ni akwa bompa ye or say nyame punish ye ni pa bone for in the first instance. Ti say nyame asem na look me woni me bedi nkomo na start and God I will stop the meeting. That is obey maza. Just because clearly you want to use God to put me into a level metie de wo kanyina but wo boa asem na wo kan boa. Nyame why bia ma yo and yeah, sorry that they didn't say. Now, me dear so for now, may I believe say where we are today, a mom and penny confidence, you bet me see a sorry down, a soft for now, a dear chair, or more man assurance say, yeah, you can in free by but you bet to me you should your silver collection from a sorry. We have to blame them because Samuel Mampenny. You see, you are making a
personal pledge.
You are making a look. Yeah, was so folk. The Church of Pentecost. Omusi omasoro na ombe jiske free.
There be.
Omo ane sebe wa.
O does a president. Ono so make say e oni nyame entemo.
Obi fum ku aso obi mfumya.
Into what you atum say president afum.
Me from where I sit, you can't convince me. I said it in 2018. I would GH1 time at 70 bar for from. Say, look, you're wrong, say about investment. Especially, I'm a trade land economist. I'm a valuer by profession. Maybe assassin one assassin, dear man. It is worth now currently about $5 million.
Assassin. Wow.
To fast assassin and value. Now should die a beautiful so a free so cost of demolition. And then that new panel resettlement cost or the Kanwa, a Casa Niabo. So no amount of because you see one thing Emma NPP that and so and they say we speak our minds. We don't build a party around personality.
Sure.
No, we can never NPP. It doesn't happen.
Sure.
Yes, and that is why this party has survived several turbulence. One party, yeah, Jerry Rollins we are not in this year, and maybe to be too good more. I don't want to say any party not in this. By the end, any papa for. Oh yes. I don't think I'll be you didn't you bet you catch your man penny say we are not going to sit down for you to take us for a ride. That is the MPP for you. Ya catch say ya kwaku yi finance minister free ho. What do you should be?
Oh, that's all.
Onko.
Mono my catch say
be kan budget am ya dia tu.
E dey apam na MPC in the
boa me am kwa mefoa.
MPC ka say yin free ho. Oman penny freo eno onko apam sebi anye bi kra no one di monim you must respect ose montwen na wonwie appropriation owie obede obeteki decision amana de afri ho. That is the premise you get ba appropriation si agiato tidie bio naka unless oman penny on bese beju adibio na oman penny na so tisuna yenyunia na sa afre media beba. So don't let us go there. What you say to Kwame, the new patriotic party Ghana for yentua to no is the problem. Yadi so yadi sika no ama yese yemfa nkodi dwuma no. Die ne yadi.
Muni hwe de kire ho.
You will be but if you say what's your
dear,
and only a question me busa. And I'm not saying in reference to this abayan oh you mistake say yan can end to 2 year home for yeah who dear ya nanwa leading to any problems because you buy and an command your prom bibia ya kama Kwame you think say we can use 6 years to destroy everything. It can't happen like that. She buy the strong institutions yeah officer man get better chance up on some can massa. But every baby to see anka ye tena the future no e besa to aso amia sa betra ana me nu so me to aba it is not about that bana woto no it is about you being a citizen. Short ya say wo ye de ba small corner as a DC ye na ye as a district planning officer ye na ye wo DC kanya funyefu
Brene kwaro it would see
me do you know Kwame baka kire Ghana fo nyina se yedamose afi baby amodi abedru
no what final words beba
on the economy
on the economy no
baby na economy dey be
no economy no one can be you see we are discussing but say afini na asem ne eka so what it therefore mean in what you said like you've given up said the whole year it was terrible for us. It was terrible for us as Ghanaians. Look, Prince, another big issue on mine way, FAMU, it gave us some form of international embarrassment and a domestic cry IMF. And I have never seen a banya or what mpenyimfo consistently they've been very dishonest. And sometimes I describe them as a bunch of dishonest people leading us.
Embarrassment.
You have a government in our economic management situation. No, President Ababontia Bekachin say over his dead body near Beko IMF. Finance Minister Ba Abekachin say Yenko IMF ne Yenko IMF China. Deputy Finance Minister, Majority Leader, party executives, everybody within a matter of 1 week. In fact, the last release on say IMF by in a 3 days and they call IMF in a very unceremonial manner. IMF with any monyamo, we went there with a very blunt face because Nkamemene IMF crown Kaminfi Ghana. They demonized the going to IMF. They made it look as if it was the worst decision any government will ever take. And today we are there. On say on care about the fact that the whole of 2023 are buying M4 Ejumayefo into the public sector. On say solo kasa in our account. Man and mother man say you are freezing you are freezing employment into the public sector. And the Kwame by headlines but say no dey na course within that period from 2015 now we had a freeze on public but you came out and told everybody equalization we are trying to educate our people say say 2023 na mo bi anya na adwen say bia me benya abanye adwuma bra sister utie you are doing free those things and just find a way say one kasa no de onsa ano ebeye bibia ma and I was surprised say Solo was telling us and he was forcing us to believe say our major problem is our system, especially our educational system, much more of humanity. Say
instead of technical.
Nana munimsa nana mo promise heaven on earth.
Heaven on earth. You
didn't know that this was a big problem, a challenge, our development sector in the country. Namo promise here all these things. You see that all this while no, issues about factories were muscle. Issues about factories were muscle. Issues about $1 million per constituency. One can be and one kasanfa hospitals are mostly musi, and you see there's a sad story about these hospitals, especially in my region. Oko DBI, Dafiema Buse is a constituency. 2 years ago, na papebia donefu ebro, and it got to the stage of tussle. Ebe fifiaba. Let me put it that way. Nkofo e ko ho mo ko see one district, one factory, mo ko drip papa ne ebro ni na ego. At the end of the day, it's a lie, it's a powerful falsehood. Powerful falsehood. What better tell me you don't go far. Or see me grow papa be do bro. How can you make the constituency? Jesus Christ of Nazareth.
I want to make you point.
I'm making a point.
No, please, it is not
Solo say no credit. Solo say no. I was surprised. All these things are more nice issues about it, and then it has become history. And Prince, Adia a hard pa in our economic sector, especially a very like it took a center stage in the course of this year is corruption. The level of corruption under this government, especially Afia Yefrimwe, is very serious.
Yeah, corruption. No, but
and it's surprising me at this point, you know. So it means that we have come to accept it. Okay, Auditors General Reporter, you review it from January up to this point.
Auditors General Report.
Prince, okay, sa report no. Okay, sama a free mobile. Okay, the way all these drama and the level of corruption that report unearthed. We are in December, the year is ended, nothing has finally. Yeah. You see, all these things are here kind of Prince. Like I keep saying, enko ye ma solunkwa, and enko ye ma MPP for nkwa. It will go well for all of us. Fuel na ye intimate on, and ye in this for nkwa na intimate of fuel.
That's what
I could not say.
Now
some tough well. So see, I didn't see what level. That's the point we are talking about. Yeah, Canaan KB, I told these are 50 cities. That wouldn't have been bad because at least you inherited it from 14 cities. In Tiananki, I thought diesel 50 cities are it will not be any, but today diesel is still around 80 cities.
So diesel for 80 cities, better for more. Or mobile 4 cities.
Also, better for more. Based on the aim.
Based on say and your man a city need supplies.
Now, city no more suffer premature ejaculation also. You will just suffer premature. Don't celebrate this.
Ebio or say corruption, say Auditor General reporter corruption wa ban and how can we be so low in this? Civil servants could do musica also manitico. Even with that, by who? Even with that, you know. Yeah, na yen kind public accounts committee or kind public account committee. Who say and you will be there now Auditor General de Bano. Yeah, na at the end of the day. No.
The crack say.
The crack say. Yet to me, I'm a fear baby, yeah, NDC, Akoya Congress, okay, because I brought.
Oh, that's the same way. Prince, Congress, I like this. Congress will let now or be pesa.
Solomon Dwabo Ase. Sanso Prince Mahmoud so me da ase. Ebusia for Dwabo Ase de Debremo Power 97.9 and a TV XY. Prince Mahmoud and I feel so Solomon so. You be sure nyame ya adoma. Me da mu nyina ase. Antiba nie power nie or the power mid morning e brace